What do you say? You're my guardian angel, hiding in the woods. What is your sound? Will we ever know? I want to know. I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting older, I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go? So why don't we go? Yeah, this could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Somewhere only we know.
I heard you on the wireless back in '52.
intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the problems you can see. I met your children. What did you tell them? Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Pictures came and broke your heart. Pictures came and broke your heart. And now we meet in an abandoned studio. We hear the playback, and it seems so long ago. And you remember the jingles used to go. You were the first one. You were the last one. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. In my mind and in my heart, we can't rewind. We've gone too far.
No, there's only one.
No, that's what they understand about the band. It's confusing.
Yeah, so he's gotta be nice to me because I know all the shit. So I shouldn't say that into the mic. Anyway,
I heard you on the wireless back in '52, lying awake, intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. The radio stars in my mind and in my car. We can't rewind. We've gone too far. In my mind and in my car. We can't rewind. We've gone too far. Pictures came and broke your heart.
I signed up for the improv class here.
Put down the blame on VCR.
I mean, this is super loud. We're just like constant about the really bad advice, so it's chill.
It's so cute in here.
It is.
I love the places decorated for Christmas outside the house.
So we're gonna start the show with the Polyhumorous at the same time, and then we'll banter some more. Alright, we go.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Whoever
like Jesse, we're like sitting on the floor.
Jesse is going to join us via Zoom with no screen. You're like, no, turn the camera off. We'll just listen to you.
No intro? Alright, cool. Hey, this is Dear Abby WTF.
we just live?
We don't usually do intros, do we? I can't remember how we
That's
start
okay.
this show.
Hi.
Yeah, you do a whole thing about my background, how I was raised a poor brown child.
I thought
and
we
I came to the
always
big
just
city.
lights up and you guys go because it's
No.
weird.
Yeah.
So go.
Go.
Hi, welcome to Dear Abby WTF. I am Nicole. This is Jesse. We this is a show where we pick. Yay!
Stop.
We pick old Dear Abby letters, and she has some really, really weird advice sometimes.
She's kind of snarky this week.
Yeah, she was kind of a bitch, so I'm excited to talk about
All
her
right.
behind
Well, let's
her
talk
back.
about us first.
Yes, how you been?
I'm. You know what? I just had like the best Christmas I've had in in like 2 or 3 years. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, 'cause
Lot
you're in
of-
Baco?
Yeah, a lot of tamales. A lot of tamales.
That's
Yeah.
good.
How was your Christmas?
Um,
Was it okay?
Uneventful. So my mom just died. It's okay though. She was a Trumper, so we're good.
A trumper, not a trumpet, not a trumpeter. Like
A trumper. Anyway, so yeah, and my family's her family is Hawaiian, so we had a rager for her funeral. Like I bartended, we had a full bar. It was nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, good to see the family. Both sides came, the Trumper side, and actually both sides are really conservative. I don't know why Hawaiians are conservative. I don't get it, but here we are.
Yeah.
As I talk shit about my family. Oh, I think my auntie is watching. Hi, auntie. Sorry, I'm gonna shut up now. Anyway, what you been watching, Jesse?
What did I watch? Dude, you know what? Okay, so I'm still like YouTube videos, but now I'm like stuck on most disturbing Reddit threads.
Oh God.
Yeah, like stuff like that, or like most disturbing things caught on on dash cameras, or like most disturbing things caught on doorbell like cameras.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of that stuff. And it's like I stay up really late and I watch too much stuff. But on Christmas Day, I watched a lot of. I put on a Tom and Jerry marathon of those 2 hours of Tom and Jerry cartoons, like the old ones.
Oh dang.
So like that was a lot of fun.
What's it on now? Just streaming or?
Yeah, I was streaming that stuff like on YouTube, and stopped watching the Sex Lives of College Girls. It was just not.
Did they get too old for you?
Yeah. They're it's the third season and they're juniors now,
Yeah.
and so yeah, I'm like, oh man, So they started drinking. And I don't
yeah.
know. But
My comfort show now is actually a show about people watching a show. So I watched 90 Day Fiancé, and they have yes, okay, it's a shit show this season for Other Way and before the 90 Days. Anyway, they have a pillow talk where like the past cast members watch the current seasons and talk shit about everybody.
like they do audio commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It is like Sarper and Shekinah, like Sarah, I'm sure you know, like oh my god. So it's this chick who you can tell auditioned for like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Who's dating this guy who slept with 2,500 women apparently, and he's ranked them on attractiveness. So this dude,
He's wait. What was the last thing you said?
he's ranked them on attractiveness. He has a book of all the women he slept with and ranks
He's
them.
ranked all 2,500 of them.
Apparently, and he has Lego minifigure hair, and he's a stripper. Like it's a wild thing. You got to watch it.
I don't know.
And he looks like Jean-Claude Van Damme, or I
Okay,
call
I'll
him
watch.
Van Sham, as I like to call him. Yes.
Did you watch the new movie with Jason Bateman where like it's like, yeah, okay, well Rosalind's seen it, but what's it called? Carry On? Yeah, Carry On. No,
Oh.
I can't. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah, I kind of wanted to watch it, but I don't know.
What's it about?
We could have Rosalind tell us about it when she comes up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
When we eventually bring the
Yeah, we'll eventually
guess,
we'll circle back. We'll circle
Yeah.
back to that. What's up with all your other shows you're producing? Are you still doing them?
yeah, Power Plays. Well, the one other show I produce right now here.
Oh, okay.
Although I'm trying to get back into comedy more now that I have free time. Now that I'm not a full-time caregiver to a dying
Yeah.
person. But yeah, Power Play is cool. It's every third Saturday here at 10 p.m. I make a bunch of slides about memes because I do memes on Facebook, and improvisers have to make up a presentation based off my memes.
Yeah,
It's
which is
ver-
basically what I do at work whenever I have to I'm just like improvising. I'm like, there's a lot of data here, you know. Can we get any questions? We're gonna move on.
I gotta find a job. That reminds me.
Oh, you don't?
No, because I was taking
you
care
took
of-
the leave, right? Or would
Well,
you quit?
I quit because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where I work, but most of you probably know it was getting really bad there anyway. And I'm like, and my parents didn't really have a plan when my mom got sick, so I kind of, because my dad's dying too. So anyway, I wanted
We're
to
all
help.
dying slowly.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's dying faster than some others, but anyway.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I quit to help take care of both my parents, and I'm glad I did though. I would regret it had I not, because I'm an only child, and if not me, it's gonna be nobody.
Right, right. So are you still gonna stay not working to help your dad, or are you gonna go back to work, or?
No. Well, first of all, my dad was honestly kind of a dick to me through this whole experience. So I flat out told him, I'm like, I'm not gonna take time off for you. I gotta get a job. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And he claims to go to a nursing home, but we'll see once we actually get to that point.
Are you
so.
getting a bunch of material out of this?
I am. I don't know if I told you, I had a friend offer to rent out Punchline so I can film an hour special there.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm gonna.
An hour's a long time.
It is.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel like I have this offer and I should really use it,
Yeah, but an hour's a really long time.
I mean, it's not like, right away, obviously, but,
Yeah.
it's.
Yeah,
And
well,
I-
you should definitely do it because you've got a ton of material already.
Yeah, and I have been doing stand-up since end of 2016, so it's been a hot minute.
You haven't done it since that long?
No, I started in 2016.
Oh, I thought you said that you hadn't done it since 2016.
You've seen me do it within
That's
the last
why I
couple
was
years.
like so confused. That's why I was like, wait, I've got questions here. I was like, she's taking her mom's meds.
Are you high right now?
A little bit,
Okay.
maybe.
I'm gonna tell a quick story too. So,
You're the second person to ask me that in the last hour.
well. Anyway, so before my mom died, I don't know why she bought a puppy, and so now I have a dog.
Now you have a puppy?
Yes, because my mom bought a dog when she was on hospice. Don't ask why. I don't
Did she
understand.
buy a dog and give it a stupid name and then leave it to you?
She's like, you can name the dog, and I want to name it Kaiju, and she's like, no, I hate that. She named it Mochi, so I have a dog named Mochi now. But anyway, so one day the dog was kind of swaying back and forth and piddling, and I was like, oh fuck, what? Because the dog couldn't even stand, the back legs are splaying out. So I take the dog to the emergency vet, and $1,500 later, the dog is high. The dog ate my mom's edibles.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. I'm just happy it was just the pot, though, because she was on morphine and Percocet at the same time, too. And I'm like, I'm glad the dog didn't get into one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
I had a dog eat a pot cookie once, and dude, she looked like she did heroin. She was shaky. And I felt so bad because it was the last cookie, and I was like, "You throw that up right now."
But yeah, so don't let your dogs eat pot because it's very expensive at the vet.
Yeah,
So-
no, she just had to tough it out. I was like, my dogs have my dog knows if it's more than $700, it's 65 to put them down.
Yeah. Apparently, people just leave
Then
their.
you get a new dog.
Oh God.
Dude, the new dog high. Come on, I'm chasing that.
Apparently, people they say just leave their dogs there. If they can't afford to pay it, they'll just leave the dog and just not ever come back. Which is kinda
I
sad.
heard that recently that a lot of people just they take their dog. They're just I don't want it. Oh, I had this great story, and then we'll bring up our guest.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
You're like, sure, I guess. So I was driving Lyft. I gotta remember to say I was driving Lyft because a lot of times I'll just say I picked up these two kids the other day. Or I picked up this girl the other day, right? So I picked up this lady the other day, and it was a Friday night, and she had obviously gone straight to the bar after work, and which is all right. You get to do that. You can do that. I'm not shaming anybody. And she gets in the car, so she starts talking. I'm like, "What do you do?" She's like, "I work at a pet mortuary," and I'm like,
Oh.
1,000 questions. And she's all go, and so we start talking, and so they do the thing. What's that called? Where they make the dog you just stay like that forever.
Oh shit! Taxidermy.
Yeah. So you taxidermy. But she said, I was like, "Hey, do you ever get any crazy requests?" And she's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Tell me." She said that a German Shepherd had passed away, and that he was like the stud breeder German Shepherd of like this kennel. They wanted to bronze his balls.
How much does that cost? I'm just curious.
I didn't get into that because I just had somebody like it never made it to that. But she said she was like, I had to tell them no because rigor mortis had already started to set in, so they were too stiff to be. I don't know, but she said had the balls been warmer and fresher, we could have done it. But
I have more questions now.
The dog was already too dead.
So I guess you gotta rush your dead dog over then.
Yeah, so if you want your dog's balls bronzed after, like, take them, like, it's got to be, like, on the spot. Like, yes, we're going to do this. And, like, keep the balls warm and get them there.
That is,
I mean, just in life, keep the balls warm, you know. Yeah, that's just a life hack right there.
I guess we should probably bring our guests up
Yeah,
now after
let's
that.
bring up our guests. All right, let's bring up our guests, Sarah and Rosaline. Come on up. Come on down.
Hi.
Thank you for being here, guys.
Thanks for sitting next to me, Sarah.
Hey.
Appreciate you.
I was gonna sit, like I said, on the floor over by Nicole's feet because no one wanted to
Probably
be.
safer there.
We can all share one chair.
Yeah. All right.
I kind of want this to be a 90 Day Fiance podcast now.
You know what? That's a good idea. We're gonna work on that later.
Yeah, or a post-mortem pet podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
I did actually have to put my dog to sleep on my 40th birthday this year. That was
God,
that was
Did they give you a
something.
discount because it was your birthday?
No.
Or like a cupcake, free dessert.
No, I was like hella flooring because of course it's at like 2 a.m. and I'm like flooring it down Bradshaw because like no place is open at 2 a.m. on a Sunday, so I have to go to like the emergency specialty vet at Bradshaw. But I mean they're really good there. If you have to take your dog to be euthanized or anything, go there because they're awesome. But anyway,
That's where I took my dog. Shout out.
shout out.
I took my dog somewhere in
Pour one out.
Greenhaven.
Yeah, my dog had ass cancer.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
that'll be the name of my first special. My dog has ass cancer.
Just
kidding.
ask cancer.
Yes.
Just get to the point. Let them know it's your dog later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Red herring.
So
All right. Well, we're here to read some Dear Abby letters. Rosalind, did you read Dear Abby growing up? Do you remember? You remember because like Sarah probably doesn't remember newspapers, but you remember newspapers.
I used to
Do
read
you?
columns in like Teen Vogue,
You're aging
Tiger
right
Bot, Beat,
I
Bye.
read Dear Abby.
I'm like, you remember telegrams, right?
oh, God.
Beep, beep, beep,
Do you remember going to the Western Union and having a telegram? No.
Actually, I still have gone for my dad though, not for me.
Okay.
He still does Western Union.
Did you read Dear Abby?
Today I did.
No, not today, but like, well, we know you just read them now.
No, actually,
No?
no, not growing up. I've heard about it, but
Okay. All right. Sarah, do you give good advice?
I think I give great advice. I give the kind of advice that like I think you should do it, but I can't.
Oh.
You know, one of those friends who's like tells you all the right things.
And
You're
won't
like, but
do it.
I won't do it. But you
yeah, definitely.
should do it for your
Go for it.
for your own good. Yeah.
So what about when people give you advice? Do you listen?
It depends. Maybe my therapist for sure. Shout out.
Everyone shout out their therapist
Shout out to
right
my
now.
therapist and all of her great advice.
Our
Like,
therapists are all at home
Shout
going,
out.
I'm gonna send her this link later.
they're all at home counting their money.
I'm more like my parents. I just say I never said that. They always say that. No, I didn't. I never spanked you. I never said that.
I heard a comic. One of the great things about like just being at open mics, you just hear all these jokes, but then you forget who says them. Somebody the other day was like, "What's the difference between Walmart and Target?"
Oh.
You could hit your kids at Target. You could hit your kids
At
at Walmart.
Walmart.
Sarah's all that's Walmart, right? You can hit your kids at
Not
Walmart.
can. They do.
Can I hit somebody else's kids at Walmart? Because I've been tempted on.
Yeah,
Oh my
probably.
gosh.
Their parent. I will. Oh my god. I think things are different now. But even for me, like as a kid, like it was like your mom had those friends that like she gave the authority for them to also hit you. What the fuck? Like they would just let me know offbeat, like don't act up in my house.
Well, it was
'Cause I'll
kind of
hit you
like that,
too.
like on like in the neighborhood. It was kind of like that. Like other
Other
I
parents
can't-
would look
I
out
know
for
I
the
definitely
kids.
got scolded by other kids' parents. I don't think I ever
Yeah.
got hit or
like,
touched in any way.
Don't
by any
spank
other-
me, you freak.
I just got the worst thought.
Say it.
Say
Yes.
it.
No, she said that her dog has ass cancer. And I thought, is it
It
because she
was the
spanked
least
him so
slow
much?
reaction.
What?
She spanked her dog so hard she got ass cancer.
I enjoyed that.
Moment
Thank
of
you.
silence. R.I.p. R.I.p. to that dog.
I hope that's not what causes ass cancer.
No.
Because it's too late for us both, Jesse. It's too late.
It's more of diet.
We're goners.
Anyway,
This
so
is a fun show already.
yes,
Yeah.
Shall we read a letter?
yes.
Shall we?
So I told Rosalind.
I read
do
the
you want
letters
to?
this week, Nicole.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Because last week or last month he was like cracking up in the middle of a letter, and I'm like, that's why we read them beforehand.
Well, you never would have
It
known.
was your first time and you were just
No,
like,
but Jessica told on me. That's why she knew I hadn't read the letters.
Also, you were saying you should have read them before, and you haven't read them either.
Yeah, because I didn't want Nicole to have to scold you in the middle of the show like she
I
did
was
me.
just reading right now.
And
like,
I wouldn't.
I love the suspense.
I mean, I wouldn't scold you. I just scold Jesse because he's sitting at the other end stage, and what's he gonna do? Come over and spank me?
No, I don't want
Be
to. I don't
careful.
want you to get ass cancer.
That's lethal. That's a lethal sentence.
I'm not gonna care for you. I'm just gonna shoot you up with morphine. Like every time you wake up, just give you some morphine.
Oh no.
On that note, so you guys can pick the letters. If you have one you really want, you can pick it. Call dibs.
Yeah.
Um,
So who wants to go first? All right, we got a volunteer.
So
What?
we read the letter.
Yeah. What? Do you have one you want to read?
Sure, I'll do number one.
Well, it's kind of boring. Just start from the beginning. Sure.
So I actually read
Go
Yeah.
go for it.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
and the
Letter?
Don't
response.
heckle her.
And response.
You said choose.
Okay, so dear Abby, I'm 42 years old and nobody has ever made any improper advances towards me. I do not look my age and everyone says I'm very regal looking and come from a fine family. How can I get a man to show me some attention without losing my dignity? Marcella. And then the response was, Dear Marcella, get off your throne and mingle with the peasants, right? But she's asking for improper advances.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
I'm like,
So she wants attention without losing dignity, but she's asking for improper advance. So what does she really have in store?
I don't know. Okay, wait. Should we have prefaced that? Like, Nicole, what year was these?
So this book was published in 1956. I found a book of older Abby letters at like a random yard sale.
This is why you read before. Oh my God.
So now knowing that this was like 1953,
so this is like a girl in the 50s.
54.
Yeah.
Well, then in that case,
Like this is a girl from
improper.
Happy Days.
It's just looking at her with an improper. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
So 42 years old. Wow. So she was born like in 1910.
Dang.
old.
Yeah. This is like pre-boomer.
Dang.
Pre-boomer, yeah, 100%.
So now knowing that, look, now it's just now you totally different perspective, huh? Of the
Well, yeah. Now,
yeah.
right.
So now.
Should have wrote down instructions. All right. So, yeah, definitely could see it in a different point of view, right? But now that I see it from that angle, of course, yeah, I just thought of my grandma now. You know, sometimes- no, seriously, like thinking of my grandmother saying like, I want attention, but no one's giving me any, an improper advance to my grandmother would have been like just a guy, like trying to flirt with you. Or,
So definitely, so an improper advance in 1956 probably a little bit
Yeah.
different from an improper
yeah,
advance.
holding hands or anything
Right.
would have been like, so.
What's regal? Is that like
like
royalty?
royal,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, all right. I just thought of like the Regal Beagle from Three's Company.
I just can't get a vibe off this bitch, honestly.
Sarah hates this lady.
I cannot get a vibe off her. She's like, I'm 42 and no one's ever made any proper advances towards me. Like, first of all, like back in the day, like the proper advances were made when they were like 13. So like she's asking to, I don't know. She's like, no one molested me and I'm upset about it. I don't look my age, so there's still time. I don't know. And then she's like, I'm very regal and come from a fine family. I'm like, okay, well then you sound like a bitch. Like,
Just that alone.
Yeah.
and it's like, what is the line for her? How can I get a man to show me some attention without losing my dignity? Like, it's a pretty wide spectrum to get a little
Yeah.
attention without losing dignity. She's like, I don't understand what she thinks. Does she think like a handshake is like between like a dick and her mouth? I don't know. I can't tell. But yeah, all these letters, y'all, like Abby's pissed. She's also like thinks she's a bitch. Get off your throne and mingle with the peasants if you're so royal. Why don't you get in the streets, ho? That's what she said.
That's what she said.
She's like, get in the streets and sell it then, bitch.
So,
I don't know.
do you think this lady ever got married?
No.
No.
I don't know. 42 is still young, but back then I guess it's hella old. Back then it's like you're a spinster.
60.
Yeah, like you're in the grave 1 foot for sure. So I don't know.
'Cause,
Maybe
like,
not. She might have died of
What was the life
horniness.
expectancy back then? Was it any different?
Maybe like 57.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Back then? Born in the 10s? No, actually no.
You're
no.
born in the aughts?
Born in the motherfucking 10s? The 08, 09s? No, honestly, I feel like a lot of people when I was a kid, like they were like, my grandma is 90 and she was born in the 10s.
But
so
they were like dying of polio and stuff.
Yeah.
Like whooping cough.
yeah, so she's like, I've made it to 42 years.
I think the vaccines were invented.
I'm so elderly and dry.
She was regal. She was an anti-vaxxer.
Please.
Oh God.
All right, anyway. Do you have any better advice than what Abby said? What's your advice?
Ooh, good question, Sarah.
Get out there. Get out there and regal. So,
Sling it.
Right? And she just, I mean, royal, right, is what you're saying she looked like? Royal?
What does that even mean? Like
I don't know.
But what gets me is like, how can
put your
like,
nose up in the air
Queen
when you're
Elizabeth
walking.
ass.
well, she's like, how can I get attention without losing my dignity? Like she's above
She
it
thinks
all.
she's something.
She
Yes,
does.
Yeah.
She
I
does.
She
don't-
thinks she's some hot shit, and she's like, why doesn't other people think I'm hot shit?
I don't like her.
I don't think
Yeah.
her name's Marcella.
What do you think her name is?
What do you think her name was?
I don't know.
Meredith.
Yeah.
It's giving Meredith.
Meredith,
she was-
actually.
Meredith.
What do they call Meredith for short?
Mary?
Mer-
Myrrh. Yeah, that's what they do on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yes. I love that show too. Yeah.
They call her Mare.
There's
All right.
Yes.
What else are you
There's
gonna call
so
her?
many.
Dith? That's your other option, Jesse. Mare or
Well, I
Dith?
didn't know if it was like some of those nicknames that like don't sound anything like the name.
Like Tina.
I feel like she'd
Like
be
you
too,
call
like,
Meredith Tina.
yeah,
She wouldn't want to like say her name because she's already
she'd be like, say my full
dignity,
name.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
She'd be like, that's
she
my.
lied.
She'd be like, that's my grandmother's name. She
Marcella.
came over on the. She survived the
for a friend.
Titanic.
And when I saw like the word regal, I'm like, this bitch is white for sure. Like I don't know if like non-white people even wrote to Dear Abby, but yeah, this one is definitely white.
I was also questioning the name Marcella. Could the name be a typo?
What would it be a typo of?
Maricela? Marcia?
Marsha, that's a good one.
She's giving Marsha.
Yeah,
She's definitely giving Meredith vibes.
that too.
Mer or
Are we-
Dith.
okay, are we done with Marcella?
We're
Meredith?
done with
Yeah,
her.
everyone's done with
Regal
Marcella.
ass.
Go
apparently.
get your young old pussy out there.
Out there.
Get it out there.
Sarah, do you want to read next?
Yeah,
Do you have a letter
all
you
of
wanna
these
read?
letters, I feel like they should be read in a British accent.
That's a good point. Let's all do that.
I tried doing an accent the last show, and I just came off as like really bad. It was horrible.
Okay, I want to do letter number 3 because I feel like I want to call Abby out on this one.
Nice.
Yay.
I love that you're going out of order.
I'm switching it up. Letter number 3 says, Dear Abby, I'm 18 and Joe is 19 and we're very much in love.
Ugh.
So first of all right. We have read your column about young people who waste the best years of their life waiting to get married because they don't have enough money. We think it is foolish. Joe is laid off right now. I'm not working either. But that doesn't worry us, you know? When two people are really in love, they don't need money to make them happy. We are getting married tomorrow, and we'll get along somehow. Two in love. And she says, Dear Two in Love, if you two are getting married tomorrow with nobody working, I suggest that you save the rice they throw at you. You might have to eat it. Bitch! Wow! These two really said, wow, Abby, we read your fucking column and it gave us so much confidence. We wanted to tell you thanks. And she said, bitch, I didn't mean that. She's like, go marry someone with money if you're not working then. What you talking about?
I'm siding with Abby.
I mean, yeah, side with her, but it's like, bitch, they reference your column. They say, you said we should do this, so we're doing it.
They say that?
Yeah.
She's contradicting her whole
She says,
advice.
you know, we read your column about young people who just waste the best years of their lives waiting to get married because they don't have enough money. So Abby was like,
Do it. Be young. Go to Vegas. Get married in a love.
I thought it was like waste the best years of your life being married.
no.
That's how I read it. Like, who would want to get married?
No.
Them, apparently.
She's like saying like, yeah, we agree. We think it is stupid to wait because we don't have money. So fuck having money. We're going to go get married and it's not going to be a problem. And I think, bitch, I don't know. Things cost like a nickel back then. So I don't know.
They
Maybe
did.
it doesn't fucking matter. They could find change on the street and be rich in 5 minutes. Right? A hamburger was like a dime. Maybe less. Maybe less, right? I feel like In-N-Out was like double
Looks
to
at me
10
like if I
cents.
knew.
They weren't eating fast food.
Look at Jesse. If anybody, he's the oldest
Jesse,
one.
anything.
Damn! You said you're from the 10s. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Abby's right. Like, no, bitch, wake up. But also, she's kind of wrong for that.
Yeah.
She's kind of being out of pocket. I feel like she just had a bad day.
You think so?
I suggest you save the rice they throw at you, bitch. Eat the rice off the ground.
Well, when it boils.
That's peasant shaming. She already
Just
said
peasant
she already
shaming.
said the last one, get off your throne and go mingle with the peasants. She's elitist as fuck. She's like, go eat your dirty rice. You poor people in love. Fuck you. What? Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I just think she's just instigating, right? Because
Yeah.
they wrote the column and they're saying that they're gonna, do everything that love calls for, and then don't do it. Like, save the rice. Like making fun of them.
Do you think
Yeah, she is. She's clowning on them
Do you
for
think
taking
this
her advice.
Do you
In
think
the
this
50s.
marriage lasted?
18
No.
and 19? No.
No.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
No.
How many kids do you think they had?
5. While they
well,
were
they
separated.
weren't working. What else were they gonna do?
Yeah, fuck.
Right?
All day.
Yeah, all day.
Like, we need
It's like
kids to
pandemic.
work
Yeah.
because we're
Yes.
broke. Gotta raise those kids up fast.
Right.
It's funny how many people I think just wanted to bone too, and that's why they got married back in the day.
Because they had to before, like, they had to. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 'cause just looking was improper.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, I look.
Such a terrible model. Anyway,
All right.
final
this-
thoughts? Rebuttals?
Yeah. I'm cool with these two.
I do think that Jesse should read letter number 2 for reasons that will become
Is that the
apparent once you.
one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate you guys.
I picked it just for you, actually.
All right.
Boy.
Letter number 2. Dear Abby, I don't want to appear conceited, but I'm forced to admit that I am one guy who has everything. Women are always flocking around me and telling me how good looking I am and what a marvelous personality I have. I'm beginning to find this pretty annoying and extremely tiring. I just want to live a normal, quiet life. How can I dissuade these hopeful females? Signed, JR. Her response is great. Dear C, it was actually CW, it wasn't really me. Dear CW, keep talking.
So people still said females back then too, and that more than anything else makes me depressed.
These hopeful females. That's where this guy is like totally giving me like New York vibes,
Yeah.
right? Like he's like lives in Manhattan. Like,
Mad Men type stuff.
Yeah. He
Homie said
smokes.
the word marvelous way too casually. Are you serious? What a marvelous personality I have. What the fuck? That's what I was saying. That's literally what I was saying. They would be
Oh my
perfect
gosh.
together. Because, I mean, he's like,
Thinking outside the box.
she's not going to flock to him because she wants the improper advances. He's going to have to come to her. I literally, yes.
Oh, but this guy's not. You think this guy's gonna throw out improper advances because he's just used to women flocking to him?
I think so.
He's like, I wittily just want to be an incel.
Because I think, okay. So ladies,
This is the first incel.
The OG incel.
So ladies in the room, men who talk like this come up to you and tell you the most fucked up shit, right? That's just my thought. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Stop looking at me like that.
So, what do you think this guy's, I don't know, like what was his motive for doing this? I think he just wants to like make himself sound
That's true. Like, what
great.
made him sit down and because like they had to sit down and write these letters
And like mail it
and
with
then
a
mail
stamp.
it with a stamp. Yeah.
Well, he didn't even give his real name either. He said CW.
He's scared.
He's
Honestly, I think it's just one of those like narcissistic, like, there's no fucking way this is true, right?
Yeah.
There's no way he
I don't want to appear conceited,
but I've got it all.
but I'm gonna admit to you guys that I'm a guy that has everything.
Oh, I thought you were getting
The
ready to
birds
make
are
something.
flocking. And I'm tired. I'm extremely tired.
Dissuade these hopeful females. That's my favorite line.
That's kind of a bar.
Yeah.
He's like fighting them off.
Hey, right? He's like, where can I get some dick in this town?
What? Oh.
He's like, I'm a hot bear on the street looking for some hole.
And it's getting cold.
Like, how do I get all these hags off me?
Do you think this guy ever got married?
I don't know, like, when I first read it, I was like, oh, he's, like, got a girlfriend and he's annoyed. But then I was just like, no, he's single AF.
Yeah.
I don't know. He said he just wants to live a quiet, normal life with a male suitor. So he should just go live his Brokeback Mountain fantasy. He should move to the mountains and
Get some land.
do it raw in the
tend
bud
to
or whatever.
Animals.
What?
I don't know.
Where's the show going?
Well, she said.
You picked these letters.
Brokeback Mountain.
You inspired.
I am tired. So tired.
I said you inspired.
Oh, I'm inspired.
I'm so tired.
Well, I am very inspiring, and all these females just flock to me, you know.
Yes, 100%.
Nicole, there's a certain snarkiness to all of Abby's responses in these. Were you in a mood?
When am I not in a mood, honestly, at this point in my life? But honestly, it's kind of hard to pick letters where she's not like this at this point, which is
Stacked
kind of
lineup.
yeah, kind of scary.
When you were picking the letters, were you kind of like these all kind of fit in like a theme? And did you read a letter, be like, this doesn't really go with it. Like it's a good letter, but it doesn't really go with this.
Yeah, but I kind of do too, because this book is hella old, so I was kind of like just let it open by itself, and like whatever page it comes to,
You
I
let
go
it
off
speak
that.
to you.
Yes.
She had some of whatever you had before.
How big is this book? How long have I been doing this podcast? Is there an expiration date on this podcast?
No.
You're just gonna start writing
just
them?
keep showing up.
You're just gonna start writing fake ones?
Whenever one of us dies, I guess that's when the show ends.
You're like, Chat GPT, be Dear Abby.
We just keep remembering 3 days before, and then scour our phones.
For real, how long did she do this?
I know.
Like, how long did she gather this data to publish this book?
This was in the 50s.
I got an interesting DM from Carla
Garcia.
Garcia.
I love Carla.
Oh yeah, I told her how
Pertaining?
much we all love her, and so she sent me this this thing saying that it says today marks the 100th anniversary of the birth of Pauline Esther Phillips, who founded the Dear Abby column and was one of the first national celebrities to publicly support the rights of gay people.
Whoa, is that today?
Did you?
Today?
She sent it to me today. I don't know. Oh, this was from July 4th, 2018. Never mind, Carla.
So it's the
But I never heard of this person that allegedly founded-
106th birthday and some change.
So
Happy
Abby
birthday.
wasn't Abby's name?
I'm not sure.
Abby could have been the writer, but she's the founder of the column, apparently.
It's true.
I don't know.
Did you guys know that Ann Landers was the sister of the original Dear Abby? It's crazy, huh?
You said who?
Ann Landers was
the
her
other,
sister.
the other advice columnist.
Sorry.
Was it sister or stepsister?
I heard sister, but I mean, I don't really obviously fact check anything ever, so.
Yeah, what's fact checking these days? Just seeing it on a more reputable site. Like,
AI will do it for you
Instagram.
anyway.
yeah.
It's like, do like MLA citations on it. I don't know anymore.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
I would like to remind you of all the misery we had in high school trying to write all these bullshit essays on things we didn't care about. Why am I rambling? Let's move on anyway.
Okay.
We've got one final letter.
All right, so CW married the Regal chick,
Maybe. I don't.
and they
he's
never
gay.
had sex.
He's gay. She wants someone who's not gay. She
was
wants to
never
be
improper.
improperly handled.
And he never was.
I mean, he could probably improperly handle. He's like, I don't know. What's a clit? I'm gay. Anyway.
Did anybody know what a clit was back then? Did anyone even care about women's pleasure?
You can't say that stuff.
No.
That was just
It
like
was-
in the
it
last
was-
20 years.
Yeah,
that
no.
was like
Yeah.
it wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
It wasn't allowed.
We just get lobotomized if we had like any needs whatsoever back in the day.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Horny bonk.
All right, Nicole, it's your turn.
All right.
We went out of order. Which one's left?
Letter 4.
Letter 4.
All right.
Dear Abby, my boyfriend took me out for my 21st birthday and wanted to show me a very special good time.
Woo!
I usually don't go in much for drinking, but since it was an occasion to celebrate, I had 3 martinis. During the dinner, we split a bottle of champagne. After dinner, we each had 2 brandies. Did I do wrong? Signed, Blondie. Dear Blondie, probably.
Period. What the fuck? Literally, though, like, I have some thoughts on this, but you guys can go ahead.
This chicken party.
She can.
Turn up.
Yeah, she was a good time.
I mean, it's her 21st birthday. Maybe even back then it was like a big deal. When did the 21 become the drinking age? When Prohibition ended?
I don't know.
That's a good point, because I think even in the 70s, drinking age was like 18.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Isn't it different in other states? I'm like such a Californian. What do they do in other parts of America?
I think it's all 21 in America.
Is it?
Yeah,
You're
fucking
thinking
younger.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Europe is younger.
It's not like 16 in Oklahoma?
No, that's just if you want to like have sex with your cousin.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
I just like did a Rolodex of all my cousins and my brain was like, nah.
Nah.
Nah, I'm a
Nah.
pass.
Yeah, so like that really puts in perspective. It's like if 21 was like the drinking age birthday, then this has a different connotation. Other than like her saying like it is my birthday, but I don't really drink. But tonight
Okay,
I called
yeah, so
out.
it's 21,
right? So
yeah.
it's like there's a different kind
Yeah.
of connotation with that.
Yeah. What'd you do on your 21st birthday? We're just gonna go down the road. I had dinner with my friends at El Torito.
Slay.
Yeah, El Torito. Do you guys
Shout
remember El
out.
Torito?
Yes,
Yeah.
I missed that place. My mom
Yeah,
loved that
I had
place.
dinner with, and I had like this drink that like came with a coyote, and it was still at my mom's house a few years back. I don't know where it is anymore.
Like a figurine?
Yeah, it's like a little figurine. And we saw one of our high school teachers there. That was my 21st birthday. What did you do on your 21st birthday,
I
Sarah?
feel like I can't even remember. I was in college, so probably that's why I can't remember. But you know, just like hitting bars for the first time. I think the first drink I ever ordered was like Sex on the Beach because I was like, okay, this is the thing. Nobody fucking told me. You go to a bar, they don't have a menu.
You're supposed to know the name.
What
of
the
it.
fuck? I was like, how do I fucking know?
Were you out doing the thing with your phone? Like,
I was like, do you have a list of every alcohol and option of mixer you have? What the fuck am I supposed to order from you? So I said Sex on the Beach because that's all I knew. And that's the first drink I ever ordered at a bar.
Did you ever do the rookie mistake of like ordering a bougie drink at a dive bar and just watching the bartender go like,
I got smart real fast after that. I was like, okay, just say like the liquor and what you want in it and you're good.
yeah.
So I got better from there on. And
Uh-huh.
then, yeah, you discover your preferences and stuff like that.
Right on. Can you still drink like you drank when you were 21? Or were you ever
No.
really a drinker?
I was never a heavy drinker, but like I would be, I guess what you'd consider a binge drinker.
Ooh.
Which I don't understand the problem or the label because it's like, what? Like, okay, you talk to your doctor, they're like, you have 2 drinks in a week, you're an alcoholic or something every week. And it's like, no, but like, I drink maybe twice a month, but when I do, it's a couple bottles of whatever the fuck in one day. What's the problem with that? If I'm drinking, I'm gonna get fucked up. Why else would I drink? I'm not gonna just have a sip. Why? Why poison myself if I'm not gonna get something out of it? Hello?
You ever get a cold and go like on a 3-day NyQuil bender?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pop a Benadryl and some fucking NyQuil, and it's like
See the Hat Man?
it's the poor man's like benzos and
Edible
fucking
like,
Patron,
3
dude.
days later, you're like, how much did I order on DoorDash? Rosalind, what'd you do on your 21st birthday? Sarah and I are a bunch of drunks over here. Do you remember your 21st birthday?
I drove down to Tijuana for my birthday.
That's a win.
We don't even want to.
That's all I did.
Yeah, sure.
Shout out to her kids,
Hey.
respectfully.
Hey, driving, I know maybe not everybody knows this, but driving back from Tijuana into the United States, the 3 hours you spend on the border, the fucking funnest 3 hours you will ever have in your life.
Sorry for that.
Tell us right now. Because people are just like selling everything. Everything.
Yes.
You can get churros, a Dodger blanket, a
not
fucking
expecting you to say
wrestling
churro.
mask, a chicken. You can get a puppy.
Are you serious?
Shopping
You're-
online.
You're like, it's still got its tail. They're like, we'll take care of it right now. They just like go behind the car. You hear, "Arr!" And then they bring it back.
Okay, what's your
The
story?
eggs are still sticky. Like you could just.
The chicken just plops it out. Fresh egg. Okay, go ahead. What was your
Go ahead,
story?
what was your story?
Make sure you have directions when you're heading to the border because I did it unintentionally. I was heading for filming, right? We were filming a movie in Ojai or Otay.
Otai.
Whatever.
Yeah, that one.
That one that
Otai. Like, how's it spelled? It's spelled like O-I-U.
I'm not really sure, but I had the directions and then I missed my exit. So I had to cross the border. Like I didn't know that there was a U-turn. I didn't find out
Do
till later
over.
there was a U-turn, right? So I was like, I'll be in and out because I had to be there. I was already like literally 5 minutes, and we had to be on set. And I get there, and 3 hours, exactly what you said. I had to wait in line for 3 hours, and once you cross the border, there is no connection. I didn't have connections. I had to call, the
Oh
service
yeah,
bureaus.
it's not
It
like
was
that
a mess.
anymore. Was this recently? But
Yes,
like,
it was
oh
recently.
shit.
but like as soon as you cross the border, like it goes to Nextel.
Yes.
Like yeah.
No, it goes to nothing. I literally could like maybe text one person, but so I just started shopping, right? I just started shopping like you said. There was no chickens though, so that must have been a while back. There was pigeons. So I just took pictures of stuff and called the people. Eventually, I was able to connect with our service, and they were able to give me like that international thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got through eventually 3 hours later and made it to
Yeah.
the set.
Crossing the border back is so much
It's-
fun.
Oh, and my passport was expired. I didn't find out till so anyway.
Wow.
Damn.
TJ loves me.
Nicole, what'd you do on your 21st birthday?
I had already been a functional alcoholic for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So
feel that.
here's the thing, college marching band is fucking insane. No one talks about it, but holy shit, those people can party. So I'd already been like, anyway, so I think I just went to Chevy's because I had already been, pretty liquored up, but.
During your marching?
Oh,
Yeah.
she's so
Ooh.
I would have liked to hear that.
So if you guys ever want to party, go find some nerdy ass college marching band kids. They'll hook
Band
you up.
kids in general, we partied.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's a
band kid?
Band kid.
Former, what'd you play? Okay.
Oh. Do you guys like party like Yo-Yo Ma? Just go for it.
Yo, mom.
Former band kid, currently sober.
What did you play, Sarah?
What did I play?
Mhm.
Oh no, I was projecting that onto the kid.
Okay.
I wasn't in band. I shocking. I know. Honestly, shocking the energy I give. No, I didn't. I wasn't. No, I was a theater
Yeah,
kid.
you weren't.
Oh, okay.
Rosalind, were you in band? Don't say it like that, because being in band was cool.
No,
okay?
no, I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I got pulled to Mexico, and right when I started learning piano, my parents decided to take me to Mexico, and there goes that.
Do they not have pianos in Mexico?
They're pianos.
But no, I didn't get the chance to be. I mean, yeah. No.
It's never too late, guys, and grab some instruments and just drink.
Yeah,
It's never.
I have a saxophone.
I do too. I
Were
bought
you
it.
at the house when I was playing the saxophone?
What the fuck?
And Penelope was like, "Oh."
You play? What the fuck? Have I be over and play me
I
some
played sax.
saxophone? What the
I
hell?
was pretty good.
What
in
the
high
fuck?
school. And I played like high school marching band, and then after high school like jazz. Oh, so here's a funny story. I was that guy. I was that guy that was in junior college for like 6 years, and I was like second chair alto sax in the Bakersfield College jazz band for like 4 years. But then finally, it's like 1 year, like I went to like the first day of jazz band, and it was like my 5th year in jazz band, and this kid, like, he had been in jazz band the year before, and like he had been in jazz band the year before, but he played alto, but because it was his first year, like he got sent to play Barry because like I was playing alto. And then he came back the next year and he's like, I thought you would have graduated. And I was all, what? He's like, I watched you when I was a senior in high school. And then I came last year and you were still here. And then he's like, and you're still here. Like,
And
you're like, you're
still
taking
here.
my chance to be. And I was just like,
Get better,
I'm a
bitch.
loser.
No.
I felt horrible about it.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Say get better, bitch.
No,
Beat
no,
me.
'cause it
Beat
was
me
just
out of
like-
second chair. If you were that good, you'd fucking take my spot.
All right, I guess I needed you then.
Yeah, feel better.
Where were you then?
I know.
Yeah.
know. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm
all
so
right.
sorry.
Okay. So
I was but a child.
you were too regal.
But a regal child.
Marcella. Your new name's Marcella.
Yeah. Is your name Marcella?
Marsha.
Well, I think we've reached the point of the show.
Wait, we didn't even talk about this damn.
Oh, who are we still
We didn't even
talking
talk about this damn letter. We talked about our 21st
about?
birthdays.
We didn't talk about
We
the
didn't talk
letter
about the
at
damn
all?
letter at all. What are we thinking?
I forgot.
Because
what
I
the
think
letter
she was
said.
talking about her boyfriend wanted to give her a very special good time.
Oh, I think he roofied her.
Did he need to? Like, shit, I'm looking at like,
Me too, actually.
because martinis are like what, 2 shots worth?
It's like pure booze, and then
Yeah.
champagne.
Champagne's the fucking that right there.
And then 2 straight brandies.
What's her
Did I do wrong?
She's like, "Am I a bad girl?
Am I a bad girl because I drank too
Am
much?
I a
or
very
is
bad
she not
girl?
telling us everything?
She's
do
leaving out
wrong?
some details for sure. That's what I'm getting
Right.
at.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, did she do wrong? Maybe.
She's like, dear Abby, we're having a baby.
Dear Abby, I'm knocked up. Oh no.
I don't know how to
Help. Should I keep drinking?
Should I keep the baby? No, like back then she was definitely keeping the baby.
We're assuming she got knocked up that night? I definitely think her boyfriend wanted her to turn up so they could get nasty.
Wow.
I think this chick should get Marcella and get her to loosen up a little bit.
Oh my god, yes, Blondie and Marcella's night out. Like Romy and Michelle, but worse. Way worse. Romy and Michelle rules.
Yes.
This is like,
Yeah.
this would suck so bad.
I
But
love
didn't
her.
they always send like the sibling or friend, someone with them to accompany them, so she wouldn't have gone alone?
Right, like a chaperone.
No.
An escort.
No, that's only Mexican families where they make you take your little brother.
Were you the little brother that had to take with them? I bet
You're
you were
like,
the
been
one,
there,
huh?
trauma.
I was the little brother. I saw some crazy shit.
You're the baby.
Yeah, yeah. Not the youngest, not the baby. The youngest.
BB.
How
You
much am I
BB.
getting?
El bebé. All right.
So I don't think she did anything wrong. I think she just turned up on her birthday and maybe got it in.
Yeah, I think I'd like to hear his version.
Dear Abby, you prude, probably.
Probably.
The fuck?
Yeah, Abby was in a mood in all of
She
these
didn't even have any
responses.
punctuation, probably.
And it's one word. Like,
She's all probably drops the mic, drops the pin.
actually, all these answers are like hella short. I just realized too. She's like phoning it in at this point.
She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right on. Sarah, any big plans for the new year?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Maybe me and my best friend get into some shenanigans, but I'm trying
Any
to
chance you guys are gonna bake cookies?
I don't know.
Alright.
You want some? I gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen you on a tamale binge.
Oh my gosh,
surprised
I
you
haven't
say,
eaten so
Give
many
me
tamales.
some.
I still have some. There's a handful of
I'll
tamales.
buy him up.
No, you can have them.
Give me them.
So I brought a bunch of tamales back from Bakersfield, and they're fucking bomb.
Who made them?
My sisters made. So this is funny because my sisters made some, but well, we all like there was like 20 of us like making tamales, and like they don't look like the prettiest. Like they're all different shapes and sizes, and like, but they taste great, but they don't look great.
I mean, that's what's good about it, though. It's not like there's like manufactured ones that look perfect but taste like shit.
Yeah, yeah. But then we got some from another family, like this family. We got some from theirs, and theirs are like perfect. They look good, but all the tamales. Yeah, no, they made them too. Yeah, but then the bakery by my house makes some really good ones.
Ooh.
So, but yeah, I've had a tamale. I think I've had a tamale a day for the last at least week and a half.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the dream.
Oh, breakfast. Yeah. Like
With a fucking egg on
with
top.
an egg, dude. I get some beans and an egg.
Egg.
Some beans, one egg, one tamale, a cup of coffee.
Little sauce.
Oh man, Penelope's just like looking at me like, "Can I get a bite?" And I'm like, "No,
too, girl.
get away. These are too good for doggy."
Me too, girl.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like tamale, beans, coffee. You're gonna have to poop after that for sure.
Oh,
Jesse
for
be
sure,
shitting.
dude. I be pooping. People be pooping. When your phones start blowing up at like 10:30, that's me. Jesse must be pooping.
This is when he's sending out all of his reels, his Daily Mail.
Okay, I went over to Jesse's house.
He's regular. We love that for him.
I went to Jesse's house one morning to record a podcast, and I got there early. He's like, I just pooped. I didn't have time to relax afterwards. I'm like, what the fuck do you do when you poop? You gotta relax afterwards. Like, you gotta have some fiber, dude.
First of all, you got there like half hour early.
Rewind.
Yes, I'm Asian, dude. I get everywhere early.
I
just
need a
finished. I
shower
need to
after some of my poops. All
Fucking
right.
relax.
I'm like, do you have IBS? God.
It needs to pucker back in.
Or, that's one of the leading signs of ass cancer, Jesse.
I'm 53. Like I can't rush my ass to anything. Like it's like
If it's puckered out, it's
yeah,
tuckered
it
out.
just fell.
Let her rest.
They just made it sound like you have an anal prolapse.
I'll send you pictures.
I need time to let her relax. I'm gonna get you a squatty potty.
So I used to work in a doctor's office, and you can send like messages, like emails to your doctor, and pictures attached. Like, open one morning, it's a picture of a lady's asshole. She's like, "Does this bump look bad?" I'm like, first of all,
Oh, this needs to have a
it's-
warning.
I'm like,
Yes.
it's 7 in the fucking morning. It's too early for this shit. And yes, so,
Seek help.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Jesse.
It's like,
Can you take a look? It's
Oh, all right.
doesn't look any worse than mine.
Nicole, what do you got going on?
So for New Year's, I'm just gonna watch the Twilight Zone marathon. For about the past 10 years, I hung out with a bunch of alcoholics all the time, and then I got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I fucking hate these people. So I don't really go out a whole lot just because I don't want to deal with drunk people on holidays, especially. So I'm just gonna get high and watch the Twilight Zone.
Oh gosh, that sounds like a good time. Yeah.
Maybe make some art, some high art. I love making art high. Do you guys do that, or just me? Okay.
No, I like looking at art high.
Well, I'll send you some pictures while you're on the shitter then.
I will.
How about
You
you?
see my feet?
What do you got going on for New Year's?
You can see my feet.
Hanging off
Dude, the other morning, it was a chill out at home morning, and I put on 2 mismatched socks because like it's just what I had, right? And then Penelope was sitting on my lap looking all cute. Penelope's my dog, okay? And I sent a picture of Penelope to a friend of mine, and they responded, "Are you wearing mismatched socks?" Like, yeah. Right? All right.
Right? All right, I'm in.
Let's get out of here, man. Let's get out of here. Sarah, do you want to plug your socials and what you got going on?
What do I have going on? I'm gonna be on Dress to Kill at the Callback Bar on January 12th in the new year. You can follow me at Outer Space Sarah on Instagram, and that's the best place to find me.
All right.
Love y'all. Thank you.
Nice. Rosaline, what do you got going? You got a lot going on. It seems like you're doing a bunch of stuff. No? Make some up.
Yeah, just a little here and there.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be on the storytelling grad show.
Cute.
So she's taking Johnny Taylor's storytelling class.
Stand up queen.
Yeah. And her story's really
Theater
funny.
What's your story about me too?
The border.
It's the
Where
is
it's
it that
always
border
the-
story?
No.
Oh, it's a different border
Oh,
story.
no, I have
Every
multiple
Mexican has
stories.
hella border stories.
Multiple
You guys
stories
make me
about
want to
the
go to the
border.
border just for the hang.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about not coming back. Like, we always have that looming over our heads. Like,
I don't have a
could
passport.
this be the time?
Could this be the one? Jesus Christ.
Like, where's grandma?
My
Long
homeland
story.
is calling. I was born in America.
You don't want to be in those rooms. Just yeah, my story is about my mom being detained, and she's from Texas, so
No.
she's not
Like,
even
close
from
enough.
Mexico.
It's close enough.
She's not from. She's from Texas, not from Mexico, and
Big difference.
she was
Did you know
held.
that?
She was held for.
She
a whole
swam in
day
the Gulf.
Are you serious?
You come to the show, Nicole, and you can see.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
I'll
you
Hear
do.
the
guess what,
story.
Put you on a guest list.
I have lots of free time now that my mom's dead, so sure, I'll come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll change my story.
R.I.P. Trump mom.
No, that's I mean,
Not Trump's mom. Trump mom.
I make jokes because
no.
what else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Shout out to Mochi,
It's the
your
best
new
thing.
abandoned dog.
Yes.
Shout
All right,
out
folks,
Mochi.
that's our show. You
Wait,
get to keep.
wait,
Oh,
can
wait,
we-
what?
Can I
Go-
do plugs too? Shit, dude.
Oh, sure. I thought you
We're
plugged.
like, you're always here. No,
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
you plugged. No, I thought you
Okay.
plugged earlier.
Anyway, so I do this show I did this show, just kidding. Every fourth Saturday at 10 or 10:30 p.m. I do Power Play every third Saturday at 10 p.m. I used to write articles for Malevolent Dark, a horror website. I don't know if I still do. I gotta actually check on that. I'm at Nicole is just okay on everything, and yeah, that's about it.
Are you on
right
Blue
now.
Sky yet?
Blue Sky?
What is
That's the
that?
new Twitter,
It's
right?
the new X.
I don't
Who the fuck calls it that?
It's like Twitter in the early days. It's pretty cool.
I'll
I
check
can
that
barely
out.
keep
Yeah.
up with Instagram.
I'm
Me
on Blue
either.
Sky,
Follow Jesse at Blue Sky.
but all I talk about is records. So
If you like records, follow Jesse at Blue Sky.
Ill as Ever, and I got Ill as Ever back on Blue Sky.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I missed that name.
Do you want to do your plugs, Jesse?
Sure. Johnny Taylor's storytelling grad show. Oh, Sabor a Mi is back February 16th. 16th. We've got Ivy Vasquez
Ooh.
from the Bay.
Woo! Big Ivy fan here.
And yeah, Ivy's hilarious. And I'm going to start doing another showcase at the Callback Bar sometime next year called the Mike Wreckers Showcase. So that'll be coming. That's going to be, I don't know when. But yeah. But thanks. You guys get to keep the letters. So
I dropped my.
I know.
It's like,
There's like a shoe print on it.
No, I didn't throw it.
Thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.
go sleep.
Thanks for coming on, guys. That was fun.
Did you guys have fun?
It took me a while.